What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show, back with Prison Architect with the Second Chances DLC. When we left off in the last episode, we had put in the recreation buildings, the psychologist's office, the common room. I put in a bathroom. The yard was fleshed out. The mailroom, the shop, and the library. I took all of the units that I put in those articles and sold them because having them in the prison, even in storage, meant that they were going to deliver an abundance of shop goods, which just filled up my delivery and storage, which meant that I couldn't get things delivered for other things built on time. We built the gymnasium. We gave them a gym shower and a gym bathroom, and then there was also a bathroom here for the yard. The yard came out pretty nice. I like it. It looks very decorative. Instead of being sparse and concrete like you would see in some movies, I've made it very, very, very nice. Now this is medium security. Maximum security may not be as nice. Supermax, if I recall correctly, doesn't get a yard at all. Yeah, Supermax gets a big old common room. Yeah, they do. They get a yard right here. It's going to be junk. I did add some lighting to the pathing around. And I put some lighting in out here where the fountains are. So as you can see, beep, beep, beep. And I put some lighting out here where the guard towers are. I thought it looked cool. And I put some spotlights in to kind of light up the water. And I put some lily pads in to get out to the little fountains here. I made a little island to put the lights in. I could take these away. I don't need to, but I could. Yeah, so I went and planned out some security stations. So like here, we need a security station up here. And the reason why we need that with the bathroom is for security officers to go, and this might actually be a staff room. That might work out even better. I need a place for them to go where they can rest that's closer than having to come all the way down here from all the way over here. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll make it a staff room. In fact, I'll just take this planning out here, and I'll go like so, and like so, and that'll be a staff room. And then over here, I'll do the same thing. Got a staff room, and I will just do this and this. Actually, I will actually put in. I was going to put in a door control system, and I still will do that because I can have them control the doors here. But I'll make that a staff room as well. And then here, more storage, just to have the storage necessary. So we'll put those in first, and then we will build these buildings, the housing units. So let me go ahead and have them build these, and I'll be right back. All right, so I finished up. I put in the staff room up here, and what I've done with the deployment is I make it staff only. I make it staff only. Come on. And I also make it access only, so that they don't use it as a cut through, hopefully. Staff only. Can I get that? No, that's just shared. Interesting. Why does that one piece have to be shared? What if I went foundations? No, because then I'd have to make it concrete. Anyways. So I make it staff only, and then I make that part, because it's a pass-through, access only. But then, like this one over here, I made a staff room, and then left room for the door control system, which I haven't installed any yet. Okay, and if we go utilities, so I don't understand. Is there something that's? Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so. Do that. Okay. So if I go to deployment, I make it staff only, but this one here isn't a pass through. You see, there's just the one way in. They can't like cut from here over to here. So I leave that as is. And there is a door. So like if I go lock shut. There's a window. Okay. And then I can take this and I can, don't lock it open, just regular. Okay, very good. So pausing. And then what I decided to do too, they don't need 3. Whoops. Come on. They don't need 3 psychologist offices. We can have one for alcoholics group therapy, and then we can have one for the behavioral therapy. I don't need to have more than 2. So I made this last room over here. I also made it a staff room. And again, deployment, staff only. And that way, and again, because it's not a pass-through, you know, there's only one room. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dismantle that door. I forgot, because I need to put in a regular door. So let's have them come and do that, like, right away. I need to put in a staff door, because it is for staff members only. But I put in, like, a, in this particular one, I put in drink machine, coffee machine, and a radio. This one over here got a snack machine, and a drinks machine, and a coffee machine. And this one over here got water, snacks, coffee, and drinks. So that's all taken care of. I also wanted to show you too at the front end. I did go through and put the accoutrements in, toilet, sink, windows. I did the pressure plates on these, so that way if somebody comes in to clean, they don't have to have a guard open the door so they can get back out. I did turn on staff. All staff have keys. If you see here, if I go to staff, it's not in there. Prisoners, let's see, regime policy, maybe it's in here. Let's go down. All staff allow staff keys. So if enabled, all hired staff members will carry keys, whilst this option, if selected, will improve efficiency within the prison. It also introduces an additional security risk and more keys being in circulation, which means that, you know, if a standard workman gets killed, they can steal his keys. Okay, and then these items here are all office items, which I will use elsewhere. So now the object here is we have all of the big function areas that they need done, and now it's just building the actual building. So I'm going to go like foundations. We are going to go building concrete, and I'm going to go like so, but I want to get this outside wall, but not the inside wall, because the inside wall is already like here, let me cancel that real quick. This is already indoors, so I don't need to build this wall, but this is not indoors. So you'll see in a second what it is I will do. I will go up like so. So this is, okay, built. And then I will come down here, and I will go like so. Okay, to there. Whoop, get in there. Then I'm going to go over like so, and up like so. Now, that's some big building, right? So we're going to go doors, and this is medium security. So normally, medium security would be orange. So we are going to put orange doors. So it's going to go, here, here, down here, maybe here. And if you notice what I'm doing is I'm rotating them so that they go in a specific direction. That goes up. That goes down. And then if I come down here, that goes down. And that goes up. Right? Right and right. Now, coming over here, there is already a door in place. Excelente. Let us unpause, top speed, and they will come and build that. I'm not going to make you watch it. because you know what building looks like if you've watched the game before. So here we go. All right, so I did build the storage room here, as I said I was going to, and then forgot to do so. But I went and did it. We're going to go in here real quick to objects, and we are going to go to, which windows did I use out for these? So those are regular barred windows. Okay, so I'm going to do the regular barred windows, which are located here. So small. I go there, 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 and there. That way they can look out. That's all fine and dandy. So I put in the windows. Right, okay. So now if you look at the walls that I put in, I didn't put in the front walls. A, they'll get trapped in there. And B, what I'm thinking about doing is if I go to walls, I'm thinking about using the barred wall. Most jails that I've ever seen on TV or whatnot, you know, they may have concrete dividers, but they're barred walls in the front so that you're able to see what the prisoner is doing. And I kind of like that idea. But I'm thinking what I'll do is where I put the toilet and shower, or yeah, where I put the toilet, having, like I'll put the toilet in this corner and I'll have a piece of concrete here. Right? So I'll go concrete, concrete. You get the picture, and I'm going to do that all the way up. And for the cleaning cupboard, I'll do barred walls. But in the laundry, I'll have the regular walls, the center of the building and whatnot. And I'll do that all the way through the prisons, and we'll come back. All right, so here we are. I've got the walls up, and I did some. I did up the shower rooms. I've got the, you know, this was the plan, was to use the shower pillars with the shower heads. And then I also put in the sink with mirrors, because if you look in objects and you go to sink with mirror, it improves a cell's grade and a dormitory's grade, but it gives an inmate cell a sink and mirror. It caters to the hygiene need. So because it caters to the hygiene need, regardless of whether it's in their cell or not, it will give them, they can clean up there if they can't get under a shower head. And then, of course, benches, because you know how they love their benches in Prison Architect. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I did it correctly over here, didn't I? I did. Okay, I just misplaced the one. Excellent. And then I also put in the tile for the staff room, bathroom, tiles for the laundry room with the drains and the cleaning cupboard, and then tile in each cell underneath each toilet. I'm not going to put a drain under each toilet. I'm going to put a drain at each doorway. That way, if they bust up their cell, they can soak everything in their cell, and this drain will stop it from flooding the hallway. And I did that all over. I also added some metal detectors, because I didn't think about it until kind of like last second. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Oftentimes, contraband slips through some other areas protection of metal detectors, and they manage to get it back to their cell to dig. So there you go. At each portal to go in, yeah. So I'm trying to decide as well, do I want, oh, that's some weird shadowing. Do I want to put door control systems on the jail doors? And I'm thinking no. I'm thinking what I'd like to do is I'll station a guard in every portico. So just, I mean, it'll work out good. Okay, so we're gonna build one cell, and then we will clone it. Now I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to start with the building of this one here. So if we look at the cells, we will come in, we'll go objects, right? So first things first, we're going to have a toilet. It's going to go there or there. I think I like it facing up like that. No, I like it like this, because then I can put a bookshelf beside it. Yes. Okay, so we have that. Now, medium security is going to get a regular bed. Maximum security, you got a regular bed. Supermax will get an old bed, and I'm thinking protective custody will get a regular bed, and surprisingly, when I do the minimum security, these are going to be dorms. There'll be two inmates per cell. So yeah, let's just do the regular bed. And do I want it over here like this? I think I do. I think I want it like this. Okay. And then, I mean, I could really give us a lot of inmates by putting 2 in each cell here. But, okay, so then we got that. I think I will do a light in the room. Just inside the door. Let's see, what else could we put in here? We're going to do the bookshelf, of course. I always put it beside the toilet. Reading material. These, they don't actually sit on the floor. These are actually like halfway up the wall. When you go into 3D mode, which I can show you at some time if you guys request it. Yeah, the 3D mode, some of the items are rendered in 3D, and it shows that the bookshelf is actually about halfway up the wall. So we have the bookshelf. And then what else would they do well with? Well, we could do a prayer mat in each room. That wouldn't be bad. We could put a prayer mat right next to each bed. And they could say their prayers before bed. I like that idea. Maybe a radio. Maybe a radio. Why don't we do that? We'll do... where is thy radio? I'm on Mexican radio. I am having trouble seeing. There's the radio. So I'm going to type it in. R-A-D, radio. Radio. We're going to put the radio in. Okay, that's front, side, back. There we go. Put the radio in like that. I could, you know what I could do? I'm going to put the radio in. I'm going to put the radio in like this. Okay. And then back in objects, I don't want to put in a desk, but I think I want to put in a chair. Or maybe a small bench. Put in a small bench for them to sit on. Could do that. Could do the chair. Let's actually take a look through some of the items and see if there's anything. Oh, you know what we could do? Some of the reform items that they had from the other DLCs, we could put the painting thing in because it keeps them occupied. Can I do the soft pillow? Well, I can't till the bed's actually built. Actually, I remember that now. Let's go. Looking. Why don't I see it? So, here we go. Canvas and paint. Creative way for your prisoners to express how they feel without stabbing each other. So, we will put that in, like so. Now, all of these cells will be able to have a window on the outside edge, but not the inside edge. So, hence, I'm not going to do windows. I'm not going to do it. We're not actually using cell grading anyways, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't want to do it. Okay, let's see. So, looking at it, we got a bed. We'll do a soft pillow, prayer mat, radio, painting easel, books, and a toilet. Anything else you guys think might be good? I'm not going to do the paintings. I think that's like office type stuff. There's common rooms grade. Deck chair goes outdoors only. Blackboard, got it. Could give each cell a weapons rack. No? No. Alright, we won't do that. Yeah, really, I think that's probably about it. Common room. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't there a bureau? There's like a dresser or a bureau, a chest of drawers. There you go. Like that. Okay. And then for flooring, I think what we'll do is we'll do concrete here. We're going to do wood. Like this. And like this. And we're going to do brown carpet here. Okay. And let's max speed. We'll have them build that out. And utility should cover the toilets. Okay. Well, they got the carpet done right away. That was pretty quick. Let's see. And what, because I got rid of the security staff, occasionally items will need to be searched. And when that is the case, I just click dispose and then cancel the disposal of it. And we're good to go. Okay, so here is our medium security cell. Now, the only thing I don't like about the barred wall is it's only concrete underneath. It's not the concrete here. It's not the concrete tiles. It's straight up concrete floor, which is what all this is. Okay. So I can go concrete floor underneath, but we're gonna do that. Let's see. If I go like so, and then I go down the middle like this. Right, that gets me set up to there. And then I can just do this at every cell. Right? That's how I'm gonna address that. And then the rest will be, I like the hardwood floor look. So we'll go, you know, and I'll fill it in the in-betweens. Right? Right. So I am going to clone this cell and do them all. So we will come back when that is done. All right, and here we are. This is it. This is what the medium security cells are going to look like. This is the way it's going to lay out. Now, I did put in the camera pillars because even though we have a security station within the cell block, in fact, I might straight up take this chair out. Gonna dismantle that one. I'm gonna come over here because I only ever have one prisoner at a time, and I'm gonna dismantle that one. Something I was thinking about doing was I was gonna put the door control system in here to control the doors for the cell block. However, then all it would need would be for the inmates to rush this room, unlock all the doors, and they're out. So instead, I'll end up putting in the CCTV monitor, which will fit in a space of 3. Whereas I only needed a space of 2 for the monitor. So yeah, I'll put the CCTV monitor in, and they can monitor the cameras and, you know, make sure nothing wonky is going on. I'm not putting cameras in the showers, although I could, but I'm not going to. And that should cover everything. And security will hang out there, and staff will hang out in here and whatnot. And that'll all be well and good. Oh, good. That radio actually covers the entire room. Sweet. That radio covers the entire room? Doesn't show, because the room isn't designated yet. That makes sense. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and copy it over to here. Now, until I rehire the foreman, as you can see, so I'll show you. So you see how it's showing 4,000 in the hole? That's because I added 40 workmen in order to get everything built fast, and then I will delete 40 workmen. So we're just down to 10. Actually, we'll get down to 8 or 6 by the time we're done building this section. It might be, you know what? I might leave it at 10, and that way I have 10 builders to build this section, 10 builders to build, whatever else. We did split the utility over to here, so this utility does power just the cell blocks. Okay, and then this utility powers all of the amenities, and it'll power, because this is pretty high. The workshop will have its own power. This is not really using a lot of power, so it can power the stuff that would be needed for farms. And if I decide to go solar anywhere, I'll be good there as well. All right, where am I going to link that to? Would I link that to over here? I could. I certainly could. But it doesn't make sense to have it cross the road. That comes from there. This is all dark green, and that comes from down here. Okay, and that's protective custody and death row. This guy is going to have his own power block. Where did I plan that out? I don't think I planned out the power block. Interesting. I'm gonna have to modify that, but I'll do that between this episode and next episode, and we'll cover that. But if you like the look of it and everything like that, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button down below so you can follow for more. If you have any tips or tricks or whatever, feel free to put them in the comments down below. Paul likes to offer up tips and tricks. And even though some of them I may not know, he offers things that I don't know and things that you may not know. And then you'll be better informed. But yeah, share your ideas. If you think there's a better way to lay out the cell, feel free to explain it in the comments. I'll read them. And maybe we'll try a different layout in the max security. Max security might not get all this extra stuff anyways. And minimum security is going to have a whole different layout altogether. I have not put cell doors on. I have not designated these as cells. And I have not put the comfy pillows on. That'll come offline. And so I'm going to clone everything over to here, put the comfy pillows in, and I will redesign this ever so slightly to give it its own power block, so that I can run the execution chair, the electric chair, on its own separate block. Okay, with that, I will catch you next Friday for another episode of Prison Architect with the Second Chances DLC. Peace. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, check out the playlist above, or watch what YouTube tells you to on the right. Oh yeah, and subscribe.